gonna be a better player. We're gonna be a better team without him. Don't you worry. Right, I don't know what I just said. I don't know what I just sang, but we're here. We're a very important game, ladies and gentlemen, because it's such a crucial game. You see, it's one of those games where it's so easy on the court, but yet knowing the club so well, it could easily go either way. They're a sneaky team. They can sneak points from us. This is a massive game for our top four race. It's a massive game for our top four race, for the simple reason being that Juventus got penalised, that Juventus are playing Atalanta tonight, that Lazio's playing AC Milan this week. So it's a crucial game. We have to win, and we have to convince. We don't have to just win. We have to convince. We have to show everyone that we are a better team without Zaniolo. That's the main message today. Because, you know, the news that Zaniolo's leaving the club most probably has saddened a lot of people at the club. And I just think we have to move on. We have to show everyone that we can play football, and we're even capable of playing football, maybe even better without Nico. You know, the course week, since the news from Di Morto came that Zaniolo was leaving the club, all I had on my For You page on TikTok was like 14-year-old girls who support Roma, who put sad songs like in front of Zaniolo scoring for Roma graphics. Like, autumn in the dandelions, na 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 na, black and white screen, sad music. We have to grow up. We're a team. A team is more important than an individual, and that's why we have to win today. Because we have to kind of diverge away from the news that has constantly rebounded in our heads this season, this week of Nico potentially leaving the club in January, and we just have to be better. The club's mentality has been focusing on that this week. That's why in yesterday's match preview, we were discussing how the preparation for this game wasn't the best, because the team was constantly bombarded with the Zaniolo news. Where is Zaniolo going? Where is Zaniolo going? Is Zaniolo staying? Is Zaniolo going? Yeah, I mean, the situation is that we really have to try and win today, because I think it would massively help for a top four race. But you know, there are all of these live streams. If you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the live chat your final score predictions and the players who you think will score. I'm going solid 2-0 win. I think the fact that they don't have their main player, their main striker, is maybe gonna make things easier for us. But again, I don't want to jinx anything. Zola out is definitely helpful for us. But I'm going 2-0. I think our defense has been solid lately, so I think they'll keep another clean sheet. But they have to be concentrated, because this is one of those, as I said at the start, it's one of those sneaky little bastard matches. So I'm going 2-0. I'm going Tammy to score and El Shaarawy to score. I know it's crazy not seeing Dybala score, but I don't think he'll score today. I don't know, I might be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope he scores. But yeah, let's look at the lineup, because the lineup is it's quite different from what we've seen lately, I'll be honest. Rui Patricio in goal, Ibanez, Smalling and Mancini in defense is the classic Roma top back four. Then we have four midfielders. Zalewski and Cilic on the two fullbacks. I guessed in my match preview. But then the two midfielders are Matic and Cristante again. I don't get this. I kind of hoped Mourinho would have, again, diverged away from this obsession, which involves both Matic and Cristante. I don't know why they're starting together today. I actually thought this obsession was over now and he'd given up on it. But looks like we're wrong, because they're starting again today. Again, I think this is a game we should win even with them in the midfielder, but we should win. We should play fast football, and when you play Matic and Cristante in the middle, that means you're not going to play fast football. So I don't know how to justify it, but again, I'm not the manager, so if that's what he thinks, then that's what it should be. So yeah, Matic and Cristante playing. You see, I would have rather seen Tajovic or maybe Bove or someone like that. Then Pellegrini is not starting because he wasn't 100% fit. We discussed this in the match preview. He wasn't 100% fit. It's very right to not risk him for this game. So El Shaarawy starting next to Dybala and Tammy up front. Dybala and Tammy link up that they showed against Fiorentina has to continue. I expect more goals from the two today, more contributions from the two today. And I mean, Pellegrini, how does it change without starting Pellegrini? I think the balance definitely changes, but at the same time, I think El Shaarawy is a valid player. El Shaarawy's been class. You know, El Shaarawy is that classic player which, when he gets given good chances, therefore chances where he actually plays in his position and not as a fullback, because he cannot play as a damn fullback. This is the position where I expect something good from El Shaarawy. So I said it, I think El Shaarawy will score in this game. I think it's that classic game, that classic team that El Shaarawy loves scoring against. It's that position next to Dybala, they can link up together, next to Tammy. That I don't know, it'll be an El Shaarawy masterclass, that's what I'm trying to say. But that is their lineup. Now, let's look at their lineup, because their big man isn't there. Nzola is not available because of an injury. They're playing with Dragowski in defense, Hristov, Caldara, Amian in defense. Obviously, they had Kiwior, and they sold Kiwior to Arsenal this week, which was significant. Arsenal paid like 20 million to sign Kiwior, and he's a new Arsenal player. They're playing with 5 midfielders, Holm, Burabia, and Padu, ex-Chelsea player, if I'm not wrong, Agudelo and Reka. And up top, they have got Verde and Gyasi. Now, Verde used to be an ex-Roma player, and there is a pattern which shows that ex-Roma players which play against Roma normally turn into like little devils, and that. Let's hope he doesn't. He's, you know, up top, they've got Verde and Gyasi, which are 2 midgets in compared to Ibanez, Smalling, and Mancini. When it comes to physique, when it comes to winning physical battles, I think our defense will not have issues today. The problem is, normally in these games where we think we're massively superior than them, we don't concentrate from the start. And they can haunt us in the first minutes, they can score an early goal. And that can pose obstacles to us. So we have to deal with this game just like any other game. We have to deal with this game just like we dealt with against Fiorentina on last Sunday. That was a good game. The red card did influence our performance, but who cares? I think we played well. But I mean, it's a game we have to win. It's a game we have to not win. We have to, as I said before, we have to convince from this game. I don't want to see, I mean, I'd be happy with a 1-0 win. I'm not complaining, but I want to see a 2-0, 3-0, maybe even 4-0. And I know I'm asking a lot, but against these teams, you have to start, you know, scoring more goals, play like this, and that's just the way out. Because we've got Napoli next Sunday. I hope the team is focusing on this game and not already starting to think about the Napoli game, because this game is far more important than the Napoli game. I'd rather win this game and lose against Napoli than hypothetically not win this game and then not even win against Napoli. So this game is far more important than the Napoli game. Now, another crucial thing, if you haven't been following the news in the Serie and stuff lately, is that starting from today, Roma fans are not actually allowed to go to away games for 2 months straight because of the violent encounters between Roma fans and Napoli fans a few weekends ago in the middle of a highway. Yes, in the middle of a highway, Napoli fans and Roma fans started beating their asses up. I think it also led to some deaths, and as a result of that, the Italian Football Association has decided to prohibit Roma fans and Napoli fans going to away games for 2 months straight. So that's why, if you're asking yourself, where are the Roma fans? They're normally there. They're normally empty. Like filling stadiums. Even if it's not at home. Well, the reason why is because they can't for the next 2 months. Which again, kind of sucks, but yeah, I think the biggest team which is disappointed about decisions made by the Italian Football Association is Juventus right now. I definitely would not love to be a Juventus fan right now. But it is what it is. If you cheat, you cheat. If you cheat, you see, this is a life message, ladies and gentlemen. Don't cheat in life because you have consequences back on you. Karma comes back, as many people say. So yeah, tiny stadium this is. Last season, this match was a 0-0 game until the 90th minute, and then Zaniolo won a penalty, and Tammy scored and won us the 3 points. Zaniolo's not here. This is actually a town where Zaniolo grew up in. Yeah, tiny stadium. It's one of those tiny, cute stadiums, and hopefully we should come victorious out of it today. But yeah, match is about to start. As I said at the start, you know these live streams. Let me know your final score predictions and the players you think will score in the live chat. I'm going 2-0. Tammy and El Shrawi to score. Let me know your predictions, and yeah, right. We have to win. We have to win. We have to win. Pele not fit. I'm assuming why. Not sure why Bobby and Matic can't run. We need more goals here. Have to take an advantage today. JTV says Wagwan. Wagwan. God knows what that means. Right. We're starting with the ball. Tammy on it. And up the boys. Oh, Dybala. Sexy Dybala. He's so good. He's so good. He's such a good player, isn't it? Right. Go on, start the game. Alright, match started. Curious to see how we play. Very curious to see how we play. If we can give a continuation to our performance against Fiorentina, that's definitely the big objective today. We have to. I think concentration is key in this game because, you know, it's very easy to play against La Spezia and go, right, I'm gonna batter them because I'm better than them. Well, might be the case, but you have to be careful because these little teams are always dangerous, especially if they're teams which are fighting to not get relegated. And right, Zalewski. Tammy tries a touch. Not the best of touches. I'm the guy who messaged you on Instagram for like a year. Jamie from Chelsea. That's you. Saying 3-0 Tammy double. He needs to pick those goals up. 2-0 Tammy Dybala. Yeah, I mean, Tammy today is definitely, again, wants to give a massive sense to momentum because, as we said it in match previews already, and in match reactions, he saved us the 3 points against Bologna in the first match back after the World Cup with that defensive clearance. He got us 1 point in Milan with that last minute goal. He got us 3 points against Fiorentina with the double assist to Dybala. If he can give good impacts today, then can we officially say Tammy's back? That's definitely the objective. I'd love to see Tammy score a brace today or something like that because I think all Tammy needs to get fully back fit and to the player, to the levels, to the standards as he was last season, he just needs goals. That's exactly what he needs. He only and solely needs that. Cameras on Jose with a good old jump. What's happening? What happened? Someone's on the floor. I think it's Chilik. Oh, it's his arm. It's his hand. How did he get injured on his hand then? Yeah, it's Chilik. Yeah, I think someone landed on his hand with the studs. Tammy tries to head it, wins a throw-in. Chilik's finger looks bent backwards, people are saying. I did not see that. I just saw him touching his finger. Thank God I didn't see that. I hate those kind of images. Ow. Right, Tammy has to put that pressure. And it's a throw-in for us. Zalewski to take. I thought it was Zalewski at the start, but then I was like, no, Zalewski's on the other side of the pitch, so it's definitely Chilik. I mean, Spina's warming up, but... El Shaarawy. That's not a foul. Ref doesn't blow it. Cristante, Zalewski. Foul on Zalewski's foul for us. It's basically snapped. I did not see it. I genuinely did not see it. Smalling. El Shaarawy. Zalewski. Smalling, Mancini again. I mean, they're gonna, at the end of the day, they're gonna close the gaps. It's gonna be, I mean, again, with a team which is fighting to not get relegated, getting 1 point against us would be great. So they're gonna close all gaps. Tammy, great touch. Matic fights. Matic accidentally knocks down a Spezia player, Agudelo. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be tough to break their bonds, but we have to win today. We can't not win today. You see, we can't not celebrate the end of this week, which saw Napoli get thrown out of the Coppa Italia, and therefore an open path for us to get in the Coppa Italia final, and Juventus getting penalised. We cannot celebrate this week after these two events without a win today. If we can end this week with Napoli out of the Coppa Italia, Juventus 15-point deduction, and us getting 3 points, what do you want more? Like, genuinely, what do you want more in life? So, you think El Shaarawy will get a goal contribution? I do think. I think El Shaarawy will score today, mate. It's that El Shaarawy masterclass game. Sometimes El Shaarawy just turns into prime De Bruyne. Right, Dybala gets it. That Dybala Tammy axis is gonna be very interesting to see today. Mancini. Ibanez. Oh, bad pass. That's such a useless pass. Agudelo finds Gyasi. They try to do something here, but again, we're closing gaps too. So it's gonna be I mean, it's these first 7 minutes. It looks like a balanced game. I think we'll win. Zalewski gets knocked down. Smalling wants what does he want? He wants a yellow card. Would be amazing if Roma wins Coppa Italia, 2 trophies in 2 seasons. It would be not amazing. It'd be even more. If we can get Coppa Italia and win... if we can get top 4 and win Coppa Italia, it's gonna be insane. Colosseum's gonna break down. Yeah, Zalewski gets knocked down. Right, more people are tuning in now. Let me know your final score predictions and the players who you think will get a goal contribution. Let me know in the chat. Feel free to let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you're new here and smash that like button. It would support me a lot. Right, we lose another ball. We haven't started very well. Dybala. Dybala opens so well. That's a classic Argentinian play. That's something which only Argentinian players do. They're born like this. They're born with this talent. Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever asked yourself why Argentinian people are all small, all tiny? Why is Messi small? Why is Maradona small? Why is Dybala small? Why is Agudelo in their team who's Argentinian small? Why? It's just such a different breed. Why is Julian Alvarez small? Why is Otamendi fat twat? Wow, their goalkeeper sure looks like Harlequin's costume. El Shrawi, great touch. Tammy wanted to find Dybala. Good that they're finding each other though. Look at their goalkeeper's shirt. How can you even design such a shirt? It's like Harlequin's carnival costume. Dybala's playing too wide. If I have to say something in these 10 minutes, Dybala's playing too wide. I think Dybala has to play more central. Wins the throw-in for us. Simon, expect a goal from Tammy and Dybala. What is going on with the transfer market? Nico is leaving or staying? I mean, he's on the transfer market. He's openly said he wants to leave. We've got 9 days to find a team which will present an offer to us. Otherwise, he's going to stay until the end of the season and leave in the summer. He's going to leave either way. But the question is it going to be now? Is it going to be in a few months? I'd rather get rid of him now. I just don't want to keep players who don't want to play for the club. Caldara. Come on, lads. Let's do something. These first 10 minutes have been dead. Ibanez puts that pressure on, I think, fouls Verde. I mean, this week is going to be a crucial week for Nico. We'll speak about Nico at halftime, but it's going to be a crucial week. If we don't get an offer around 30 to 35 million for Zaniolo this week, then I highly doubt he's going to leave in the January window. It's tough to find a team. I don't know if it's true. Again, I can't confirm yet if it's true or not, but I've read somewhere that Leeds United are willing to offer 34 million for Zaniolo. One thing, I don't know if it's true. Second thing, I don't know if it means a permanent 34 million, therefore paying us 34 million to get him on a permanent move, or on kind of a loan with a buyback clause of 34 million. That's what I'm not understanding yet, because Tottenham have shown a lot of clear interests in Zaniolo, but all they want right now is a loan. And Roma could accept a loan with an obligation to buy back, but they would rather sell him on a permanent move. Right, they already have a substitution here. I think Holm has had a muscle problem, so Holm out, and I haven't read his name. Someone in. This Holm guy isn't bad. We've been linked with this Holm guy who got subbed off quite a few times. He's not bad. He's fast on the ball, so could be a Korsov substitution. Again, not spending a lot of money. I don't think it's a position we have to cover the most and spend the most money on. I think we definitely have more priorities, but he's not a bad shout if we want to substitute Korsdop and get someone in that position. Right, Tammy tries to head it, fails. Cristante heads it in return. Dybala heads it too and stops the ball and passes it back. Ooh, Ibanez having a Dorby deja vu there, almost bottled it again. Tammy heads it. It's a throw in for them. Start, bench, sell, Chiesa, Dybala, Leao. That's really tough. Dybala. Right, I'm gonna answer not taking into consideration that I'm a Roma fan. So I'm gonna answer as less biased as possible. I'm going Leao first, the Leao start, Dybala's bench, and sell Chiesa. Just because Chiesa is phenomenal, and I know he has scored in the last game, but his injury is a very bad injury. His injury is basically the same injury Nico had. So his injury can, I mean, he's a far better player than Zaniolo, 100%, and I'll say this as a Roma fan. But he's had a tough injury, and we shall see how he digests that injury. But Leao, in my opinion, is the best player in the league as things stand. Zalewski, great interception. This is a massive counter-attack. Zalewski goes. Zalewski, hey, that's a pen. What? How can you not give it? Oh, ref, you are ridiculous. I could see it from here. That is a clear penalty. No, ref, come back here, you bitch. Come back here. How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty, ref? Oh my God. What? That is a clear penalty. I don't know if he touches him now, actually. Looking at this back. No, maybe it's not. Right, live it looked like a clear penalty. Maybe it's not. I thought he tackled him way harder than that. I don't know. Looking at it again, I don't think it is. It looked clear. It looked clear. Looked clear live. Like I thought Zalewski got killed live. It was way clear live, but no. Looking at it again, I don't think it is actually. There's a minor touch. There's a minor touch. Nah. Be honest, it's not a penalty. Right, but that's good. I mean, that's how the match can change. Zalewski is fast. He has to do these moves. It was a great dribble. No, I don't understand how he falls on the floor. Why does he fall on the floor? Has he gone to VAR? Nah. No, it's not a pen. It's not a pen. It's not a pen. It would have been a soft. I agree with Brandon Victor. Yellow card for who now? Oh, ref, don't be a bitch now, really. Yellow card for Mourinho. It looked clear live. It really did. But then, actually, not really. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you're new here, if you haven't already. If you like the Roma world, if you're interested in the club, if you're interested on the manager, if you're interested on Dybala, Tammy, and don't speak Italian, you're the best place on YouTube. So please do it if you haven't already, and smash that like button. If everyone in the stream can take 2 seconds to smash that like button, it would massively support me. Let's try and get 30 likes by half time. Would be amazing. Right. Matic tries to tackle. Cristante, tackle, Chilik, back to Cristante. Dybala. Ooh, try the movement onto Tammy there. I'm not confident about this Matic-Cristante duo. I'm not confident about it. I don't know why Jose picked the two. They're too slow. Chilik, oh, Spezia in the box here, good. Oh no. El Shaarawy gets it. Oh, kicks it long, too much hurry there. Smalling protects it, Rui Patricio gets it. You like that rhyme? Smalling protects it, Rui Patricio gets it. Just smash the like button. That supports Simon. He works hard for us on the channel. Love it, mate. Absolutely do. Nico cannot handle the EPL with him being sensitive on the pitch and full all the time. EPL players run over the time. I agree. Totally agree. But if someone's willing to offer 35 million from their Premier League, oh, I'd do it. Ooh, that was a good ball from Zalewski. Matic stops it. Back to Smalling. Honestly, well, let me see this. El Shaarawy stops it, gets it back. Not the best of stops, but when it's back, if he wins it back, then it's a good spirit. Matic. I honestly don't understand why Mourinho plays with this midfielder. He has a way of managing young players that I don't understand. He fields them once in random matches. I agree. I would have definitely started Bove in this, but I think there's a reason behind him starting the Kristatic duo. Zalewski. I'm liking Zalewski, you know. Zalewski's been the more active here. Oh, Shaarawy shoots. Good. Good chance. Should take advantage of these minor matches to give these very young players a few more minutes from the beginning. Fair point. Fair point. Right, 21 minutes have gone. If you want to sync with me, I think it's more enjoyable. If you want to sync with me, you might be ahead, you might be behind, but if you want to sync, I'm at 21 minutes, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 seconds, 17 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 20 seconds. If you can sync, then we can avoid everyone spoiling the the game in the chat. This is why I think Gallagher is perfect signing, or Jorginho, because he would bring a level of talent above Roma's level. I mean, yeah, Jorginho would be amazing, but again, a lot of money to invest in Jorginho. I don't think Gallagher is a Premier League player. I don't think Gallagher would suit well in this area. But linking back to the Zaniolo potentially going to the Prem situation, good chance here. Tammy stops it, back heels it to Dybala, gets it wrong. Cristante wins it. Matic. I have a very fair point to say when it comes to Zaniolo going to the Prem. A reason why I think, again, I would love, you see, I think Zaniolo should leave. Because if you want to leave the club, you've got all the rights. You've got all the rights to, to leave the club. If he wants to leave the club, we can't block him. I respect the guy. I've said this so many times over the course of 3 days now. I respect his decision of leaving the club. Why am I disappointed? I'm disappointed because if you do have such an attitude, you don't say the things you've said. Therefore, whoever offers 34 million to Zaniolo, he's yours. Christmas present from Simon, from Thiago Pinto, and from everyone. And Premier League clubs are the most interested in right now. One of the reasons why I think you'll never massively succeed in the Premier League is because name me, apart from Zola and Vialli, an Italian player who has massively succeeded in the Premier League. Name me. Go on. Name me an Italian player, apart from Vialli and Zola, who have massively succeeded in the Premier League. Italian culture of football is so different to the British one. Gnonto's good, but he bagged one goal. That's it. What's Scamacca doing? Scamacca's doing shit. Dybala, that's his position. Dybala, that's his position. That maybe it's a foul. No, it's not. Yes, it's a foul. That's a dangerous position. Very dangerous free kick. I'm going to cover the chat in case anyone is in front. That's a very dangerous position for Dybala. You just can't name me an Italian player. You can argue Di Canio, but Di Canio's a fascist bastard. You know, Di Canio, again, he's done well, but he hasn't massively succeeded in the Premier League. So, name me. Go. I'll stay here and wait for an answer. Not many. To see an Italian succeed in an English league, you see one Italian out of 10. One Italian out of 10 manages to, fully succeed in the Premier League. This is a massive free kick. Dybala is gonna score this. Dybala is gonna score this because it's his position. I mean, no, actually, it's a hard position because it's very close to the box. But he's magic. His foot is magical. It could happen. It's either El Shaarawy or Dybala. Dybala has to take this. Go on. Go on, Paolo. This is your chance. This is your chance to show everyone you're better than Messi. Dybala. No, hits the wall. Celik, sorry. Oh, Celik misses it. Nah, that's a tough free kick. Too close. Yeah, Zola. I've said Zola. Zola and Vialli are the only ones who have massively succeeded in the Premier League. No one else. Jorginho hasn't massively succeeded in the Premier League. He's a good player, but he hasn't massively succeeded. He's won the Champions League. I mean, he's a really good player, but not to the levels of Vialli and that. I mean, like, massively succeeded in the Prem. Yeah, okay, I'll take Jorginho. Jorginho, Vialli, and again, Jorginho isn't even Italian. He plays for the Italian national team. Jorginho's like 80% Brazilian. So, it's just too different. The Serie is too different. Plus, the way he plays. In the space of 90 minutes, he spent 50 minutes lying on the floor. You have to run in the Premier League. It's not like the Serie. So, I don't think he'll succeed in the Premier League. But if anyone is willing to offer 35 million to sign him, then go ahead and do. I'll be happy. Balotelli again hasn't massively succeeded. He's scored a couple goals, but again, Balotelli is a very close example to Zaniolo when it comes to attitude and stuff. Maybe not to the levels of Balotelli, but the two are very similar attitude-wise. Again, maybe not to the levels of Balotelli because Balotelli's attitude is very delicate, but Nico isn't a joke too. His attitude sucks. Right, there's a chance. El Shaarawy. Oh, El Shaarawy, poor pass. Smalling's on Agudelo. Right. Hey, that's a foul on Zalewski. Zalewski wants a yellow card. Di Canio is the other question mark, but again, Di Canio. If you're a Roma fan, you hate Di Canio. That's the rule. That's the basis. I actually went to a bar. A few like, I think it was last week, and I saw Di Canio. He's just so recognizable. He had his winter hoodie on. That's a foul on Tammy. Tammy stands up again. Tammy wants a foul. Ref doesn't get it. So yeah, I was in this bar. And And you couldn't really see it was Di Canio at the start because he had his jacket on, he had his winter hoodie on, and all of that. So you don't recognize him. Then I was like, oh yeah, can I have a? Can I don't remember what I asked for. I think it was like a piece of a sandwich, something like that. I asked. Yeah, can I have a sandwich to the barman? And then at a certain point, you hear his voice, and from his voice, I turn around and it's Di Canio. He's just so recognizable. Oh, with that burrito. Oh. Yeah, if you're a Roma fan, you don't like Di Canio. That's a very, very general rule. He's a massive Lazio fan, and he is the guy who scored a goal with Lazio and went in front of their Curva Nord and did the fascist sign. Zabaleta succeeds. He's not Italian though. Zabaleta, you mean? Zabaleta's Argentinian, mate. What do you think about Ziyech coming to Roma? Yeah, I've read that. I knew it. I knew people were going to talk about it. It's an option. But I'd love it. I'd love it. And this week is going to be crucial. Crucial week. Starting from tomorrow even. The Zaniolo situation is going to unfold so much. Yeah, I mean, everyone heard about the Ziyech rumour. La Repubblica has actually said that Roma have blocked Ziyech in case Zaniolo leaves. So if Zaniolo leaves, Roma are going to prepare an assault on Ziyech. I would love it because he's a massive, talented guy, which wants to leave Chelsea. So the only problem right now is that he earns quite a lot of money. So, but as things stand, if you ask me, who do you think the top Zaniolo's replacement would be, I would definitely go with Ziyech. And if you ask me, who do you think will come as a Zaniolo replacement, as things stand, I would go Ziyech. I think, it's either him, the options are him, Deulofeu is another option, but he literally got subbed in today and got injured, so that will influence it. Deulofeu isn't bad, but obviously I'd rather Ziyech. I think Deulofeu is a valid player. Options are those, as things stand, but I think Ziyech would be the top one. But yeah, I think everyone here read the rumour today, and Di Morso confirmed it, so it's a massive rumour. We'll see if there are any developments to that rumour this week. It's going to be a crucial week, as I said. This week, all we're going to talk about is Nico. Prepare, because especially because we don't have any games midweek, so prepare for a Nico week. It's going to be big. Right, Smalling. I want us to do something here. 30 minutes, match is blocked. We haven't really shot much. Ziyech and Deulofeu will be class. The only thing I'd change with that sentence, mate, is Ziyech or Deulofeu will be class. Because I don't think both will come. I think it's going to be one. Right, let's focus on the game. I feel like we haven't really focused on today's game. Speaking about Di Canio, Premier League players. Cristante, Dybala, good triangulation, fast pass. Tammy, Matic, don't back pass it. Good. El Shaarawy's got some space here. Changes side to Dybala. Mancini back to Cristante, Matic. El Shaarawy. Ooh, that was a good idea. I want to see more of that. We have to see more of that. Dybala likes it. Claps. Ibanez. Tammy slides. Offside. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like button. Everyone here, smash the like button. If we can get, let's go 40 likes. By halftime is would be good. So please do it if you haven't already. Everyone, smash that like button. Free, doesn't cost anything. It supports me. And subscribe to the channel. Very important too, if you're new here. Deulofeu is better than Ziyech, says Marco. Cristante. Matic wins it back. Everyone wants to find Dybala. Matic wide to Cilic. God knows what happened to Cilic's finger, by the way. Cristante, Dybala gets pushed a bit. Cilic. Back to Cristante. Matic. Throw in for us. Volpato needs some playtime. Yeah, it's been a while since Volpato played. After that Verona game, I thought Volpato would be revolutionised, like start every game, but no. Long ball. Tammy tries to stop it, but the defense gets it. El Shaarawy, that's a great trick. Yellow card for Burabia. Right, very boring game up to now. Not many shots from our side and their side too. What's the score? What's Arsenal doing? 1-1. Rashford's too good. Rashford's been scoring so much. Matic changes side to Cilic, stops it well, and back to Mancini. Matic fights and wins a foul. El Shaarawy, Dybala. Gyassi's on him. Cilic. Oh, Cilic. Smalling. I think another objective has to be renewing Smalling's contract. I just think the defense within these next 2 years, not more, 2 years, has to be built around Smalling. Because after these 2 years, then after these 2 years, Smalling is going to retire. So for these next 2 years, I think the objective is renewing Smalling's contract and build the defense around him by keeping Ibanez and even Mancini as a backup option, maybe not as a starter, but a backup option. Mancini's a valued player, and buy someone. The dream would be Ndika. Again, I think much of it will depend on who we buy when Zaniolo leaves, because a lot of money will come. Therefore, we definitely have to see how much money will be spent to replace Nico. If we get someone like Ziyech, obviously, I don't expect him and Ndika both to come. But yeah. For all of the matches you attend at the stadium, Dybala scores 2 goals. Yeah, true. I mean, Yeah, I've only seen Dybala score at the stadium this year. I have only seen Dybala goals this year at the stadium. I've never seen a Tammy goal. I've never seen a Zaniolo goal. I've only and utterly seen Dybala goals. Only. And like Smalling a few times, but yeah. Smalling, long ball. Tries to find Tammy. Tammy's fast. Tries to keep it. Wins the throw-in. Zaleski shoots. 5 minutes to go to halftime would be great. Be great to get a goal at halftime. It would be amazing. Tammy hasn't scored since Lazio last year. At home. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's a ref. You have to book the guy now. For God's sake. Tammy had an open space there. Tammy hasn't scored since. Oh yeah, read that. Would you buy Antonucci back from Cittadella? In my opinion, at the moment, you could play in Serie for a team like Empoli, but he could be useful also just because he grew up in the youth sector. Yeah, but we have a lot of youth academy players. I don't want to saturate our team with youth academy. Tammy heads it! Ooh, no one touches it. It's a great chance. I don't want to saturate our team and our squad depth with young players. So now that we've grown Tahirovic, we've grown Volpato, we've grown Bove, I don't think we need Antonucci. And the reason why he left is simple, in my opinion. It's because we have too many. And there are gonna be others. It's a cycle. If you've got good academy teams, then every season you grow 2-3 players. That's why it helps a lot having good academy teams. So I don't think so. I wouldn't. Oh, counter-attack for La Spezia here. Agudelo goes. Bad shot from them. Bad chance. Amazing goal by Saka. 25-yard bottom corner. Kill me. Arsenal are going to win the EPL. They're unstoppable. Oh wait, Arsenal have scored. 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah. But I don't know, but I kind of feel like they're going to bottle it, even if they win today. Yeah, I know, they'll probably win. I don't know what I'm saying. Tammy, great. Oh, Sharawi. Oh, Sharawi. Good move from Tammy there. Actually, he scored against Juve this season. Yeah, but it was away. I thought we were saying home goals. If we're not counting... If we're counting general games, then Tammy scored against Milan too. So right, so corner kick to them. Oh my god, what a shot. Imagine that went in. Great shot from them. Not too wide. It was like 50 yards away. Um, Tammy heads it well. Oh, that's a chance. That's surely 1-0. That's surely 1-0. El Shaarawy, yes! Get in! What did I say? What did I say El Shaarawy would score? You see, sometimes all you have to do in life is start betting on games and follow my tips. Because trust me, you'd become a billionaire. What did I say at the start? El Shaarawy was going to score. It's just too simple. It's just too simple. I should turn from a YouTuber into a tipster in seconds. Because I'm precise. I'm accurate. I always get them right. Get in! 1-0. El Shaarawy. Dybala assist. That was a great goal, you know. Great team goal. Great team goal. And El Shaarawy, the pharaoh, scored. Dybala could have even easily shot. Oh, maybe not, because the defender was coming up. 1-0. We love scoring before half-time. We love it. Four minutes of added time. Smalling heads it. Come on. Right, we go again. If we can score it, if we can get another one here before half time, then I'd focus on subs too. Smalling. Zalewski. Oh no. Oh, you see why we have to remain concentrated. Look at this. Another shot. It's wide. It's over the bar. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes people tell me to not be negative. But sometimes I also need to tell everyone not to be negative. Because negativity is needed sometimes. But I don't understand right now, why people are being negative. When this week, the end of this week, could be the best thing ever. If we win tonight, Juventus penalised, making top 4 easier. Napoli thrown at me in Coppa Italia a bit easier. Why are people always so negative? Sometimes I'm negative too, and sometimes I self-criticize myself. But sometimes people just have to enjoy the moment. Okay? Pinky promise? Pinky promise. You see, I'm targeting here Amanda. Amanda is the target here. Every single fucking comment you've commented on this stream, it's a negative one. If you're a negative person, I respect you. But there's also the positive side in life, you see? Life is positive, okay? So, sometimes I ask myself, is your name really Amanda? Sometimes I ask myself, are you really a female? Or are you like an 8-year-old man who is faking to be a female just to get negative in streams? If that's your life objective, if that's your life goal, I respect you. But for God's sake, in every single stream, in every single live stream you are, present. This since last year. I remember you since the 6-1 Bodo Glimt defeat. Then please enjoy the moment. As things stand, we're top 4. Like right now, I know Atalanta and Lazio still need to play, but right now we're top 4. Please, everyone be happy. We're never going to play like Real Madrid. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy being a Roma fan. I always say it. Enjoy not being part of an oil merchant club. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Okay? Okay, Amanda? You got it, Amanda? Maybe you're a man. Amando? Okay? Right, half-time's gone. Good. Again, another game where we have gone in the changing rooms at half-time with a lead. It's good. Okay, Amanda, you don't have to list all the positives now. I'm just saying you have to be positive. I know the positive side of my team. You don't have to listen to them. You really don't have to list them to me because I know them already. So, please. All I'm asking you to do right now is chill down. Get a good herbal tea, relax on your sofa, and watch the game. Right, 1-0. 1-0. Balanced game. They haven't done much. Not that we've done any more, but we've taken advantage of the circumstances, and we are going into the changing rooms with a lead, which is important. It's important because now that we've got a halftime lead, maybe if we can get another one, we can start thinking about having a breather, putting some subs in, and starting to slowly focus on the Napoli side, which is next weekend. As I said, since the match preview yesterday, winning this game and being concentrated until the very last second of this game is far more important than winning against Napoli. Because it is. It really is. This is a game we have to win. The Napoli game is a game which we have to try and win, but at the end of the day, we're not the favourites. So it's an important one. We have to remain concentrated here. The fact that we've scored a goal is not the end. The fact that we've scored a goal means that we are in an advantage. But we have to be concentrated, and we know the club. We know them far too well. They can easily get deconcentrated. So a good team goal. Good positive note of this. You see, Amanda, the word positive. I'm using it right now. The word positive, you use it when you speak about things which you're surprised, which you like. That's how you use positive in sentences. So, one of the positive, Amanda, is the team goal. The goal which we scored was a team goal. The goal which we scored involved many different players, collective players, passing the balls. Cristante to Tammy, who passed it to Dybala, who crosses it to El Shaarawy, who backed it at the end of the at the back of the goal. So that's a good thing because again, we haven't scored on a set piece, which means we're showing everyone that we can slowly score in other ways too, and not just set pieces. Set pieces are definitely our biggest strength, but we have to try and score in other ways. So that's important. But in general, the important thing is that we have to win this game. How we win this game is irrelevant. How we win this game couldn't care less. The important thing is that we win this game because we've got a tough calendar coming ahead. Europa League is slowly restarting. Coppa Italia is not this week but next week at home against Cremonese. So it's we're in the juicy part of the season. So the more points we can get against these little sides, and the more we take advantage of the Juventus deduction, and the more we take advantage of Lazio being an inconsistent side, then I think we're in good shape. But yeah, I mean, the negative thing at this game is Matic and Cristante. It's not that they're playing bad, but the only thing which I don't get is why we're playing with Matic and Cristante together. But because they're just two very similar players. It's just like let me think of something. It's like I'm thinking of a good contrast to make people really understand why Matic and Cristante doesn't suit well together. But it's like going. Forget about it. Forget about it, Simon. Forget about it. Their characteristics are too similar. I think both of them are slow. Both of them are long. Both of them are. Both of them pass the ball vertically, horizontally, but you never really see a long ball. You never really see a slide tackle. So I think I would have definitely rather started with a young player next to one between Matic and Cristante, but Mourinho chose this way. Again, I'm not trying to challenge it. I'm not the manager. I'm just here trying to defend my opinions and just say what I think. So I definitely think the only thing which I would change as things stand is the Matic and Cristante duo. I'd rather see Bove in, or even Volpato in. And Kamara, you see, another thing, good comment. What happened to Kamara? What has happened to Kamara? We've never seen Kamara play ever again. So that's another thing to say. But at the end of it, I think we're playing well. The defense is playing solid. They haven't created many chances. And yeah, right. Let's speak about Zaniolo, the situation around Zaniolo a bit. Because, when it comes to halftime, we don't have a lot to speak about. It's not been the best of games. It's not been the worst of games. But yeah. If you haven't tried it, though, in the meantime, all I want you to do right now, if you enjoy this show, if you enjoy the channel, is click that subscribe button if you're new here. And most importantly, to smash that like button in this video. All I want you to do right now is to smash that thumb button down below. That good old juicy thumb button. Because it supports me a lot. Yeah, please do it if you haven't already. Let's try and get 50 likes by the time the second half restarts. Please do it if you haven't already. I trust you. You're my army. Let's do it. So 50 likes by the time by the time the second half restarts. Before moving into the Nico situation, some people want me to explain the Juventus situation, and yeah, so if people don't understand why Juventus got penalized, again, I'm a 17-year-old. It's very hard for me to explain all of the things, but from what I've understood, speaking with my father, who works around finance and economics and that stuff, what Juventus did is that their end of season financial reports have kind of been tricked. And tricking financial balance reports is illegal. It's against the law. Therefore, an example of this is they have kind of invented and exaggerated the values of their players. An example of this is, let's say, this is an example. They have a player called Jeffrey Doodle, and this Jeffrey Doodle guy is worth 10 million euros. But when Juve sell this Jeffrey Doodle guy, they sell him for 80 million euros. And you can't do that. You can't massively exaggerate values of players in that. Another reason why is that during the pandemic period, the players' salaries, therefore Juventus players' salaries were kind of stopped, if I'm not wrong. Were kind of like Juventus kind of agreed not to pay salaries to the. I don't know. The reality is I don't know what the hell happened inside that team. They are very known for corruption. In fact, a few years ago they got relegated because they paid referees. But do I think the punishment is fair? 15-point deduction is significant because top 4 race becomes very complicated for them. But the important thing is that also, I'm also reading Juventus have been quite lucky to only get a 15-point deduction, because if the situation was a teeny tiny bit more serious, then they could have risked relegation. So maybe it's unlucky, maybe it's too fair, maybe it's unfair. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't even know what I'm saying. So that's kind of the situation. But yeah, I just know that Juventus have a 30-day period now to kind of challenge this, prepare an appeal, and the 15-point deduction could be reduced to 12 points or 9 points. That can easily happen. But again, investigations are happening. In fact, the court in Italy has decided to open investigations involving other teams as well. From what I've heard, Roma is not going to be investigated on. The Fredkins are responsible. The Fredkins are a responsible bunch of human beings, but other players will be other teams will be investigated. So that is interesting. Moving on to the Zaniolo situation, do I think he'll leave in January? I don't know. I actually don't know. Because we don't have a lot to go before the January thing ends. So this week is going to be crucial. This week is going to be the final week. If by the end of this week he doesn't get sold, then I think it's done. He's gonna stay and then be sold in the summer. But yeah, I think you probably read the news today. Roma. This is something which has been launched by Gianluca Di Marzio. Roma have advanced contacts with Ziyech's agents for a potential assault. Only if Zaniolo leaves. Very important. Don't expect Ziyech if Zaniolo doesn't leave. If Zaniolo leaves, one of the very valid candidates is Ziyech. But yeah, we do have to get that big offer. Roma right now isn't accepting loans. They could accept loans with obligation to buy back, but they would rather sell them on a permanent move. And they're asking around 30 to 35. The best would be 40 million, but they're slowly understanding that they're not going to get 40 million from the Nico deal. So they're going to ask around 30 to 35 million, which is still a lot. Right, Maldini. Oh my days. Maldini. It's Maldini's son. Is ready to get subbed in. He's warming up. But yeah, we lead at the break. Right, let's see. Oh, it's 2-2. Wow, what a game. Lisandro Martinez. Fuck, let me update the Serie table, which you can see on the screen, because as things stand, with a win tonight, before Juventus playing and Lazio playing this week, we would be in top 4. Let me quickly update it. Right, the players are back, slowly getting back. Let me know your final score predictions and the players who you think will score in this second half. If you think anything will change, if you think it'll end like this. Oh, Solbaken's enjoying a good old hot chocolate there. I see you, Ola. I see you. Ola Solbaken. His attack is terrifying. Ola Solbaken. His attack is terrifying. Ola Solbaken. Ooh. La 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 la. I mean, Spezia haven't done much. Right, so I'm quickly changing the graphic just because I want everyone to enjoy that we're currently laying in top 4. So, let's enjoy it. How many points are we from Inter Milan, by the way? When's Inter Milan playing? Inter Milan's playing tomorrow at home against Empoli. Milan could collapse, though. Wow, we're 37 points with Inter, so tied with Inter, 1 point from Milan, and then Napoli at 50 points. Napoli's won the league. If Napoli don't win the league, then how is it possible? But could happen. They could bottle it. Nah, they can't. Did it change? Did the graphic change? No. Right. There we go. I think it changed. There we go. We're back. Just need to... There we go. The graphic has been changed. We are currently in top 4. Enjoy the moment before Juventus play against Atalanta tonight. I'm rooting for a draw in that game. Right, there we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 likes away from 50 likes. The goal was to get 50 likes by the time the second half started, so please do it if you haven't already. In the meantime, let me know your final score predictions, players you think will score. I'm going to go get a... Actually, I won't. I'll dehydrate. I'm too late. Second half is about to restart. I won't miss it. Right. 2-0 Roma. 2-0 Roma. Dybala will score. Right. Dybala to score, a lot of people. I heard Chitin is coming back. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Right, thank you so much for 50 likes. Keep it going, smash it if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel too. I'm going final score predictions. I am going 2-0. I'm going to stick with my original prediction. I'm going to stick with it. Tammy to score. You know me. I stick with things. Right, Al-Sharawi gets it back. And, you know, getting another clean sheet today would be great. Ooh, dirty foul on Smalling there. Burabia is already booked. Ooh. I think he deserved the yellow card there, to be honest. That's a sneaky foul. Oh no, please don't start talking. No, please. No, maybe she stopped. Right, Borabia's more injured than Smalling, though. Simon, please don't say the score of the Arsenal game. Watching it after the Roma game. Got you. Right, free kick for us. Yellow card for someone. Yellow card for Mourinho's assistant too. But they have to chill down a bit. They always get yellow cards. Oh, bad pass there. Cristante. It's a foul from El Shaarawy. Right. Mancini. Dybala stops it. But Spezia get it back. I think it's important not to... Again, when we score goals, we normally lay down. We have to try and score more goals. The more goals we score, the more confidence we get. Terrible pass from El Shaarawy there. Spezia get it back and pass it to their goalkeeper. Why do managers always get booked in Italy? Right, oh, we get it back. Dybala, Tammy. Oh my days. I love you, Tammy. What a fucking goal. Tammy is back, baby. What a goal, my guy. Pow. It's a nutmeg and it's a Tammy show. That's an ice cold goal. What a cracking goal. That's like that cracker at break time at school. You're tired. You want to get home. And that cracker at break time saves you from dying of hunger. That cracker is you, my friend. He just scored a cracking goal. Ooh. It's a great goal. Wow. Tammy's back going. Tammy is back going. Oh, what a great goal. What a great goal. He loves it. He loves it. He knows he's back going, you know. He knows he's back going. What a goal. Smash it for Tammy. Smash that like button for Tammy Abraham. We've supported him so much. He's back going. He is really back going. In these last 4 games, he has done everything he could. Smash that like button for Tammy Abraham. Smash it, not for me, but for him. Because during the Christmas break, wherever he went, I think he went to the Maldives with Leah. Had a baby too, but he's back. The king is back. Who is Zaniolo? Who is Zaniolo? We've got Tammy Abraham and Dybala. Who is Zaniolo? Come on. Rui Patricio gets it. Who are you, Nico? Who are you? We've got Tammy. What a goal. Rest some players for the cup, says Amanda. Oh, Amanda. Oh, should I tell Jose? Yeah. Hi, Jose. You've got Amanda here who says to rest some players for the cup, but she hasn't realized the cup isn't this week. It's actually next week. The Coppa Italia isn't this week. It's next week. So she hasn't realized that. But yeah, she says she says to rest some players. She says to rest some players for the cup. So if you want to follow that advice, then that's from Amanda. That's from Amanda, who we don't know if she's actually a female or not, but that's from Amanda. Yeah, peace out. Told him, Amanda. Thanks for the advice. He says. I put Solbakken in. I would put Ola in. Ola Masterclass. Oh, my computer is about to die. Amanda, save him, Amanda. It's about to die. Charge him, Amanda. Let me charge it. No, what have I done? Right, Rui Patricio kicks it long. There we go. Computer's alive. By the way, I'm about to I'm thinking of doing this it's kind of a series within a Roma theory called Symbolic Saturday. Every Saturday around lunchtime Italy time, there will be a video going out, and content will involve like debates around Serie, not just Roma, debates, entertaining videos, so challenges. So yeah, like, what do you think? I was thinking of adding this feature to the channel. So every Saturday, one video every week. It would be an entertaining video, kind of to celebrate the end of the week. So yeah. What do you think? Maybe even starting from this Saturday coming. But that's my plan. I want to add this kind of like a mix between, you know, Saturday Social in Sky Sports in the Premier League. Kind of a mix between that, the Ellen Show, can we say? No, not really. Yeah, just to celebrate the end of the week. And an extra content for you guys, involving like debates, choosing team of the season. If anytime I go abroad and film a challenge related to the Serie or Roma, it goes there. So yeah, let me think. Let me know what you think, because that's something I'm studying. That's something I'm preparing. Let me know your opinions. Would you be interested in watching that kind of content once per week? Obviously, adding on to the content which I already provide you guys. But yeah, Saturday at lunchtime every time. Ibanez goes. El Shaarawy cuts in, changes side. Ooh, Dybala. Cristante. Right, Cristante tries, no, sorry, Matic tries a move. I'd love to see another goal. I'd love us to win confidently 3-0, even 4-0, why not? We've got a lot of time left. almost half an hour. So yeah, definitely love it. Hit one in the chat if you'd like to see that. Yeah, do it. Hit one in the chat if you would, if you'd be interested in this new feature added to Roma Theory, involving entertaining videos, debates, and all of that stuff. Fun videos. It's a fun time. Celebrate the end of the week. That's the only purpose to it. So yeah, hit one if you would enjoy it. If you'd be interested in it, actually. Right, and also, as I said before, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Dybala wins a foul. He's too good. He's too good. He's just that pinch of salt. Right, we have a lot of ones, you see? People are interested in it. Nice. I'm gonna study it. Maybe we're even starting this Saturday coming. But yeah. Yellow card for Reka. It's a free kick. It's that classic Roma free kick where someone gets it with his head. I'm calling it 3-0. I've called it. El Shaarawy in. Cristante heads it. Tammy heads it. Gets pushed. What just happened? Matic. Oh. I thought Tammy's one went in. I thought Tammy's shot went in there. Tammy gets pushed. Goalkeeper saves it. Oh no, it didn't go in. VAR checked something there. Let it go, let it go. La 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 la, let it go. Reka. Nobody at that far post. Decent chance. Rank, Kit Kat, Twix, Mars, and Bounty, I think you mean, from best to worst. I actually had Kit Kat like 1 hour ago, and I really did not remember it being that good. But I am gonna go no, I'm gonna go Mars first. That chocolate Mars bar is unbeatable. You don't beat it. You just, after you play a football game in the cold weather, you eat a Mars bar. Oh, that's it. It's just like paradise in your stomach. I'm gonna go Mars first. Bounty last, because I don't like coconut. I mean, I do, but I don't love it. Mars first, Kit Kat second, Twix and Bounty last. Chilik wants to throw in. I think he does win it, but the ref. Time for Solbakken. Right, Spezia go here. Chilik fights and wins a good long ball. I said it here some days back. Success in a club doesn't rest with coach alone. People should know when players are in the field. It's up to them to work hard and give them results. It's not the coach, says Bright BTV. I'd like to see Belotti and Solbakken right now. I'd keep Tammy on. I think Tammy deserves to stay on. But I'd love Solbakken in. I'd love Solbakken in. I'd love a young player in, like Volpato, who can get that confidence back. I'd love another Tammy go. I'd love a Dybala go. I mean, that's a Christmas list. I'm obviously not going to get everything, but Rui Patricio, the Portuguese goalkeeper with a terrible long throw. Portuguese. You know what? Every time I see or read the word Portugal, I just remember of something that happened in Portugal a few months ago. I was in Lisbon like in November, and I have to tell you this story. It's hilarious, but at the same time it's creepy. Right, you know what? Let's get 60 likes and then I'll tell you this story. Like get 60 likes. So 2 more likes and then I'm going to tell you this story. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. It's crazy. It happened in Lisbon a few months ago. So if you want to hear it, get 60 likes. We're 2 likes away. Not 4, but oh my days. It's crazy. Chris Matic. Tammy, good touch onto Cristante. Long ball into Chilik. Chilik gets pushed. That's disrespectful. Who are you? You broke his finger in the first half and then you push him. Who are you? Right. Okay. So basically, I was in Lisbon in November. However, I visited Lisbon, but my hotel was not in Lisbon. It was in this place called Cascais, which was like 30 minutes from Lisbon. Zaleski tries to shoot. And we landed in Lisbon at like 11 p.m. at night. The airplane from Rome had like 3 hours delay. We were supposed to land in Lisbon at like 5 p.m. in the afternoon. We landed at like 11 p.m. in Lisbon. And our hotel wasn't even in Lisbon. So the time to get to the hotel, it was like midnight, right? We were dead. We were tired. And so we contacted the hotel saying, oh yeah, we have a bit of a delay. And they were kind of mad because they were like, oh, well, yeah, but you should have told me before because now I need to wait till midnight to give you the keys. It's not my fault. It's the plane's fault. It's your country's airline fault. And so we got to the hotel. And I was shattered. My parents were shattered. My family was shattered. The guy, the receptionist was shattered too. He was saying hi. He was saying Portuguese things. No one was understanding anything. He just wanted to go to bed. And it was like midnight. And he gives us the keys to the room. However, the hotel was a crazy hotel. Because it's not like a normal block. It was like a hotel in the middle of a massive garden. And therefore there were rooms like in the bottom level. It was like a labyrinth. So he gave us the keys, and he showed us the room, the way to the room. And he gave us the keys to room like 206, let's say. I think it was 206. That's the room, any problems, I'm upstairs. If you've got anything, Cristante messes up. If you've got anything, don't worry, I'm upstairs. That's the room, just, put the key in and get inside the room. I put the key in. And, bear in mind, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. It's like 1 a.m. even. So I get into this room. I put the keys. It unlocks the door. And it's all dark. And I see a pair of shoes on the floor. And I was like, Wait, why are there shoes there? Hang on a minute. But maybe I was, you see, I was tired. Everyone was tired. No one's understanding anything. So I was like, maybe they gave us some flip flops and something like that. So then I got into the room with my trolley. I turned my head around. It was pitch black in that room, and there was this couple, a man and a female, a girl, sleeping, and this guy started going, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing in my room?" The guy at the receptionist gave us the wrong keys, and I got in the room of a stranger who was sleeping, probably having sex with his girlfriend, who started shouting at me going, "What the hell are you doing in my room? Get out of here immediately." But it was so scary because I thought the next day during the breakfast at the hotel, this guy would recognize me and would absolutely beat the ass out of me. So I was like, I mean, it's not my fault. The guy gave me the keys. I got into the room and you were there sleeping. And however, he was sleeping, right? So I don't know, he probably freaked out. You know, someone entering in your room at night. You think it's thieves or burglars. So the weird thing is that he was sleeping. I turned my head around and this guy literally turned into the Exorcist. His neck just lifted up from that bed. It went, turned his head around and went, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, man, but it's not my fault. Your friend at the receptionist gave me the wrong keys." And yeah, then we told the receptionist guy, who was like, "Oh my God, what did I do?" And then he gave us keys to another room. Can you believe that? That happened like 2 months ago in Portugal. I will never forget that. From now on, wherever I go, I'm gonna be scared in opening hotel rooms. God knows who you'll find in there. Right, 20 minutes to go. Bove in. Mancini. Our defense has improved a lot. Our defense has improved significantly. El Shaarawy. Good game from El Shaarawy today. Smalling. Dybala, what a stop. Oh. And it's a foul to them. I think Cascais would have much better hotel service than that. Yeah, I mean, no, the hotel was fantastic. The hotel was fantastic. It wasn't even a hotel, it was more of a bed and breakfast. But it was phenomenal. It was in the middle of a garden. It had like 2 little tiny pools. It had ducks walking around. It was incredible. The hotel was crazy. But again, I don't think it's his fault. He was tired in that. You know, everyone has their days. But yeah, I mean, it's something which definitely I don't think I'll ever experience again, because to actually give the keys of a hotel room, which have already got people inside, is not something which everybody does. Oh my days. But yeah, I thought I'd share it if there are any Portuguese fans here. Right, ladies and gentlemen, more people are tuning in today. Now, don't know why I said today, but so yeah, smash that like button. Let's try and get 80 likes by the time the stream ends. It would be absolutely amazing. Everyone right now, take 2 seconds to smash that like button and let's get 80 likes. And subscribe to the channel. I can't really change it, but we're like 6,170. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, if it's the first time seeing my face on your screen, please subscribe. Have you ever traveled to Asia? No, but I want to so badly. I want to so badly. I want to. I want to. Asia. I want to go to Japan. Japan's my bucket list dream. Asia is one of those the continents which you just there's so many things to see. Japan's top country in Asia to visit, but Southeast Asia too, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia. I love traveling. I love traveling. Have you? Yeah, read that. Who is Lazio playing against in this round? Milan on Tuesday though, because Milan just played the game in Arabia, was it the Super Cup against Inter? Milan's crumbling, you know. Milan isn't living the best of moments. Right, free kick to them. Atalanta's playing tonight against Juventus. Travel to Vietnam, you'll fall in love. I love Vietnamese food. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, there are so many countries I'd love to visit. Love to. Australia's another massive bucket list. I've been to the US, been to California, I've been to New York. I'd love to go there again. South America too would be crazy. Peru, Argentina. I visited every Scandinavian country. I visited Norway. I have visited Denmark. I have visited Sweden. I visited Finland. I visited Estonia. I haven't visited Iceland. I've been to Spain. I've been to France. I've been to Germany. I've been to... Where have I been? Portugal. Yeah. I've had the fortune to travel quite a lot. I have a map over there with all of the... I've been to the UK, been to Scotland. Tammy heads it. What a game from Tammy. Really enjoyed Tammy's game today. Oh, Smalling, don't risk this. Good play. I'd love to go to Africa too, main man says. When are you coming to Nigeria? I'd love to travel everywhere. I'll be there one day, main man. Is Juventus in risk of being relegated? No. If the thing was a bit more serious, then they would have been. But no, they're not going to get relegated. But, 15-point deduction is a lot. You see, I'm not saying they are going to get relegated, but they're closer to get relegated than to get top 4 as things stand. And to think they were competing to win the league last weekend, it's crazy. But other countries I want to visit. Greece is another one. Greece is another country which I've never been, but how far can we go in the Europa League? Good question. We've kind of detached away from Europa League. It's been a while since we played the Europa League game. We're playing in a few weeks now, against Salzburg, the first one in Austria. It's be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see. I think if we can get top 4, now that Juventus got penalised, if we can win Coppa Italia, and if we can get as furthest as possible in the Coppa Italia, in the Europa League, it would be massive. It would be a massive season for us. Canada is another massive country which I'd love to visit. Turkey is another one. Yeah. Manalas, the Greek god. What was it again? Manalas, the Greek god, lifting the Roman ruins. Dybala tries to pass. Right, we've got 15 minutes to go. 2-0. Confident win. We haven't really done much since Tammy scored. Oh, the pass from Dybala. Chilik. Oh my god, Chilik. That's... Tammy shoots. Hits the wall. Dybala. It's offside. No, it's a throw for them. Scottish Highlands are a sight to see. Yeah, I've been to Scotland. I've been to Scotland for like 4 days, and it rained 4 days straight. Like it only rained. What a pass from Dybala. The way he understands football and the way he views football is it's so entertaining to watch. The Greek god in Rome lifts the Roman ruins. Puts all back and in. Jose, go on. They're not going to equalise this game. They've barely done anything. Next game against Napoli. But we've got a full week to prepare for that. If I have to recommend something to anyone who loves traveling, cheap destination, Stockholm. Wait, João Moutinho. It's not him, is it? No, it's not him. João Moutinho. Oh, okay, no, it's not him. It's the other guy. Stockholm is a really nice city. Stockholm is one of those cities which I'd love to go back. And another reason of why I want to involve this new series in the channel called Saturday, Symbolic Saturday, every Saturday, is that anytime I go somewhere, film something. This has been, one of my dreams has always traveling the world and filming content. But obviously with what I film and Roma, it's tough to incorporate things in. But with this, new series, which I'm going to develop, maybe even next weekend, of entertaining videos, one entertaining video per week. Anytime I go abroad, fun challenges linked with the club, with the Serie, and it's also a fun way to kind of travel vlog, but by staying close to my niche, which is Roma, the Serie. I mean, it is Roma, obviously, but one of the big objectives of this Symbolic Saturday is to kind of also detach from Roma and think about the broader aspect of the Serie. So yeah, that's definitely another reason of why I want to incorporate it in Roma Theory, because I really like filming content when traveling the world. And it's definitely something which I want to do more of. Make a second channel. I've thought about that. The problem is, I'm still an A-level student. I cannot handle 2 channels. Oh, what a pass from Tammy! Too long. I can't. I really can't handle 2 channels now. And I would rather focus on one, make it as best as possible, make it fun to watch, and that. So it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Not a second channel. This Symbolic Saturday addition to the channel. It's gonna come. I'm just studying a few more things, and then the second I finish developing things, we're gonna crack it. I'm actually flying to Lisbon tomorrow. Good. Nice. Lisbon's a wonderful city. Pastel de natas are delicious. Delicious. They're divine. Cross in. Oh, Ibanez gets fouled and yep. Cheapest destination where prices. I mean, it's cheap if you're from Europe. If you're based in Europe, then and it's not a cheap destination. But a destination which I would massively recommend is Stockholm, Sweden. Wonderful city, insane city, really cool city. So if you're not far away from obviously if you live in Asia or Africa or the Americas, then it's harder to organize. But if you're based in Europe, Stockholm, Sweden, it's a gem. It's a European gem. I want to definitely film some content there. I'm preparing some. I'm not gonna spoil anything. They're gonna come. I welcome you to Kenya so that you can feel the atmosphere of East Africa. I'd love to go to Africa too. I'd love to go to Northern Africa, Eastern Africa. I'd love to go everywhere. The reality is, I'd love to go everywhere, but I can't go everywhere. But this is another reason, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see all of these content ideas coming, smash that like button. I think people don't realize how much one click can support a content creator so much. So please smash that subscribe button as we're speaking about cool video ideas, and smash that like button. Let's try and get 70 likes. Would be amazing. Pastéis de Belém is the best restaurant. Another thing which I had in Lisbon was that fish. It's kind of like is it a croquet? Yeah, it's a fish croquet with the sweet liquor, is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, something like that. It was full of these shops. Have you been to London? I have, but I've been there when I was like 6 years old. So, another country, another city which I'd love to revisit. I'm actually going to New York for 1 week with my school in March. From the 7th to the 15th of March, I'm going to New York for this school project. United Nations project. So I'm going there with my school. It's going to be great. That's going to be fun. Dybala out, Belotti in. Why not so back in? Have you been to... Oh yeah, read that. Kamara, Spina and back and ready to get subbed in. Kamara. We've missed Kamara. Kamara the tractor. Bali or Vietnam is a cheap place to go to. Yeah, Bali's insane. My parents went to Bali for their honeymoon. Without me. Because I wasn't there. I wasn't created. Good game today, again. Not the best of games to watch, but it's those solid performances which we need. 2-0 win, 2-0, solid, clean sheet performance, back to Rome. Good old carbonara tonight. Mwah. All frauds who talk about peace, prosperity and world development but do nothing in the end. There we go. Negative Amanda's back. New York's my favorite city and I live in London. Yeah, New York's so cool. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna absolutely love it. Rui Patricio gets it. Let's see a goal from Belotti. So back and probably having second thoughts about now. Mourinho not giving him 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, he just came. I agree, though. He has to get subbed in. think Tammy deserves a rest. Incredible performance from Tammy Abraham today. I'd love to visit Rome, never been there. Ooh. Should come. You should come. You have to come, not you should come. You have to come. Rome is the best city in the world. History, culture, food. Oh, Matic. Oh, Matic wins a foul too. You have to come to Rome. Rome is like... Again, I'm from Rome. It's the best city in the world. But Rome is just the basis. You come to Europe, the first thing you see is Rome. Now, there are some very negative aspects when it comes to Rome. I'm going to tell you some. It's a foul for La Spezia. You're going to find it very dirty. Because Italy is a very dirty country. Because Italians are uncivilized. That is something which has to be said. And anyone who's Italian here will massively agree with me. I get down here on my road in front of me. And at night, you literally need to walk with 7 torches. Otherwise, what do you step on? Dog shit. Yes, it's that dirty. So don't be surprised if it's dirty, because it's very dirty. Second, organization. Never get public transport if you're in Rome. Never get public transport if you're in Rome. Because you're going to end up waiting 1 hour for the bus to come. So walk. Have a good old walk. Because it's trust me, it saves you far more time. And then another problem is that due to the fact that it's a very dirty city, it's full of rats and it's full of wild boars. Yes, wild boars. Obviously, it's not like you go to the Colosseum and you've got wild boars walking around. If at night in like green parks and that, be careful. But apart from that, wherever you go in Rome, it's fun. Fun, you learn a lot, you eat well. If anyone's coming to Rome, email me at info.thesimonshow@gmail.com and I'll tell you all the things you need to see and eat. Belotti changes sign to Zalewski. Zalewski wants to shoot today. He wants that goal. He's been shooting like 7 times. What are you studying? I do A-level. I do A-level and I study maths, French, history and Italian. 4 A-levels. 4 minutes of added time. They're very bad. They're a very bad team. If they continue playing like this, they're going to get relegated. They haven't shot once. I can't remember one Rui Patricio save. Simon, let's trust Mourinho process and not listen to the media. And Zaniolo, definitely. Zaniolo can piss off. I visited Rome and spent only 1 night, and actually it was dirty and dark. No bright lights. Well, it depends where you are. I'm not in the center, you see. I'm like 25 minutes from the Colosseum. But you can't live in the center. You just can't. And another really cool thing about Rome, which I think is really about these Southern European countries, is that unlike England or the Scandinavian countries, people don't eat at like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. People eat at like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. So in the summer, if you go around the city center of Rome, you have all of these little locals eating, kind of like in Spain. You go in Madrid in July, everyone's walking around in the streets at night because everyone loves nightlife. And that's another thing which doesn't necessarily mean you go to a disco and dance. You walk around, you meet your friends in the city center. And And that's in my opinion one of the best things about these Southern European countries. Does Roma have Latina? Because I'm in love with them. What the hell did I just read? No, Latinas are in Latin America, mate. Roma's got Italian girls. Oh my god. Sammy's so tired that Zalewski shooting into the stand. Zalewski tried shooting like 8 times today. Do you think Roma can finish top 4 this season? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, so back and then Kamara getting subbed in for like 1 minute. Great performance from Tammy though. I want to see Puglia also. Another place you have to go to. I've been there this summer with my family. It was incredible. The Aeolian Islands in Sicily. Oh my god, they were insane. They were insane. Anyone coming to Italy, go to the Aeolian Islands. Forget about the Maldives. Forget about the Caribbeans. Go to the Aeolian Islands in Sicily. It's paradise. It is absolutely paradise. You have to go there. The sea's warm. You eat so well. And the thing about Italy is that you eat so well. That is why it's such a good country. Aeolian Islands. You don't know where to go this summer? Come to Italy and go to the Aeolian Islands. Right, 30 seconds to go. Cristante and Tammy out. We're up 2-0 against Spezia and Jose subs in Belotti. Why? That's the urge to play Belotti instead of literally anyone else. Might have to give up Europa League campaign to get top 4. Italy is next level, to be honest. Italy is... Mamma mia. Mamma mia. That's amore. Yeah. So back in 2 minutes into extra time. Right, it's over. Is it? It's gonna be over anyways. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to end. Maybe I'm gonna go even live for the match reaction tonight because I don't have any plans. I'll see. Yeah, I think I'll go live tonight for the match reaction. So then tomorrow, fresh new week, we can focus on the Nico situation without going live for the match reaction. Right, it's over. 2-0 solid win. We're into the top 4 without, obviously, Juventus and Lazio still need, Atalanta and Lazio still need to play. With the Juventus deduction of points, we're top 4 now. Let's keep this rhythm. Solid clean sheet, solid 2-0 win, good performance, can always be better, but good performance. Tammy Masterclass, great goal. Who scored the first one? I completely forgot. El Shaarawy, good team goal. So yeah, I will catch you maybe tonight for a little match reaction. In the meantime, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, enjoy it because no one stops us. We're keeping on winning to prepare against Napoli this weekend and for the entire week. It's going to be a Nicolo Zaniolo related week. Be prepared for that. Does Roma have a lot of mixed race girls? No, not really. I mean, yeah, but it's not like London or New York. So no, I'd say no, but yeah. So I'll catch you tonight for a little match reaction. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, supports me so much. And yeah, I've enjoyed it tonight. Really cool live watch along, speaking about everything. The match, travel, Di Canio, everything. It's been fun. My Portugal adventure with the bad key hotel thing. And I'll catch you very, very soon. What time tonight, Simon? I'm gonna go eat in a bit. Let's say, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just gotta go eat and then I'll come back. And I'll catch you soon. Simon, out.